We're live.
5 minutes.
We're live. Patrick, we're live?
Can you be a little bit
No, we're
less
not.
leisure?
Yeah, we're live.
We're live. What?
Like right now, right?
Yeah.
Like
Are we
all
live?
like
Like, so you can see
scared
that.
as
Yeah.
We're based in Thailand. Time is not a...
I'm live right now. I'm live right now.
Oh my gosh!
2 viewers.
We keep doing this every time.
It's like, hello. We're disorganized.
Hey guys.
We're in Thailand. Time doesn't matter.
I don't know what to do.
So yeah, we're here at Minute Video's office.
Yeah, we'll wait for people to like flood in.
There's a lot of people.
Come in.
Really?
Oh, okay. There we go. Like we've done this twice now, but we're still so nervous. Guys, we're at the office. We're actually at the door of the office, so we're gonna take you around a bit more and introduce you to the entire team. But like for now, we're just sat here really awkwardly again.
Yeah. We have comments going in, so we are
We
live.
can't see what's being said, so we're just
Oh yeah,
hoping.
we should give you guys a laptop. Really.
I don't want to see what's
Should
being
we show them around the office first?
Yeah. Should we show them around? All right.
Do you guys want to see around the office? Should we show
Yeah,
around
let's
the
go show them
office?
around the
Okay.
office.
Okay, cool. So this is the entry.
It is
actually.
morning where
This is
we
the
are,
door.
okay? I think because some people ask where we are. We are in Bangkok,
We're in
Thailand,
Hi.
and it's about 10:05 or so.
Let's go outside and then we walk in.
Yeah,
and
then
show
we
you
can
the
show.
office.
Oh yeah, walk in like a
You guys want
Vogue.
to see that? Let's see if they want
Yeah.
Do they want to see the office?
Just pretend that we just walked in for the first time.
Okay.
Like this is natural.
So
Let's show outside. It's raining in Bangkok. It's like
okay.
pretty gloomy.
Yes, you can
Yeah.
show them the building outside.
Cool. Let's walk into the office.
Yes, what a wonderful day to
Just
show.
minute videos, a bunch of shoes that you
Alright,
have
you
to
guys?
trip over.
All right, so this is us entering into the Minute Video's office.
We're pretty excited.
So it's
the
really messy right now. We haven't cleaned up. Sorry. It's just
Well, because we're moving,
Yeah, we're moving
We're actually
soon as well.
gonna move soon, yeah.
So,
So this is the area that like mostly people work on stories. Like project managing and
Everything.
sense. Do I look into the camera or do I look at
You can
I'm
look
gonna look at you.
anywhere.
I don't. Should we maybe introduce
yeah.
people in?
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
Who's on the camera?
Office.
Let's go through the office and then we introduce. Okay.
Okay.
So here's people working. There's people working. Cherry is an artist right there, so she's preparing to draw. Say hi, Cherry. Yes. Yeah, let's go in here. Actually, literally everyone came in late today, so there's like no one at work.
Not saying who's fault
Yeah,
that
we're not
was.
saying whose fault it is, but this is like an artist area, which you'll see fill up in a second.
They have a chill bed as well for hanging
Chill
out.
bed. Yeah, people will draw here. We'll show you that in a sec, how we actually do the drawing and all that. Let's go to another room. Tanya, you want to say what's going on in here? Since
Oh,
you're
this?
working here?
This is the loud room. It's kind of read here. All the discussions are done
So
here
you can
about
see it
YouTube.
right here. So we have this building because you send us like so many stories. We get like 200 stories a day.
Yeah.
So we have here, this is where you can see all the stories and you can see people upvoting and downvoting and commenting. So actually we're gonna give you a link about that. So you guys can maybe actually come help us read stories and choose them and comment on them and stuff like that because we're like totally overwhelmed. We have like 15,000 stories.
Yeah, yeah.
last half year.
Yeah.
And we're like,
Yeah, there's just yeah.
we're doing really everything we can to read them. And-
Yeah, I think yeah.
and
It'll be good.
there's so many good stories and we really want to share a lot more of them. But I'll talk more about that when we answer your questions.
we can
Let's
go
to
more.
another room. We have a baby slash meeting room over here.
This floor is for baby proof.
What are the comments? Are they like hating it or they're loving it?
Comment so you can
Yeah,
Yeah.
very chill meeting room. Hopefully you'll see the baby later, but she's currently asleep. Yeah, let's go over here.
Hello Canada.
Sorry.
Hello Indonesia.
So here's another working desk, and we do some voice recordings here sometimes. Even though most of the voices in English we do with freelancers from all around the world. So this is more for our Thai
Okay, so that's it.
I think that's pretty much the office.
Yeah, this is yeah.
Oh,
The toilet.
But yeah, let's go back.
Back to the main meeting location.
Area.
We like to use this wall because it's pretty. One of our artists drew on it.
Some of the questions were
Yeah.
asking, like, why do you know, do this? How do you, like,
Okay, so let's start the first question. Do we actually let's introduce Oran over here.
Oh,
Oran, say hi to everyone.
hi everyone. I'm so nervous.
Oran is actually a video editor.
Yeah.
Because he's such a funny guy.
Yeah.
He's gonna read some of the questions and basically interview us. And his first one, would like to introduce yourself. Say who
Yes.
you are, where you're from. where
Hi, my name is Oran, also known as the Jolly Master. I'm here with minute videos. I had my script totally planned out in my head, and now it's just like totally gone. Anyway, I've been since the beginning, so
Yeah, since
yeah.
the beginning.
And I
You're
get
Thai, German.
I'm Thai, German, so not sweating. And I love it because I don't know. For many people, for me it's the kind of work that makes me proud because I hope the video can inspire and help other people. That's why I love it so much. But if you have other questions, like for the
Let's go into a
Yeah,
question.
let's
Come on.
go to it.
Let me have a paper
a
somewhere.
couple of things that we should ask.
Okay.
So first, want to know why you make
Why we
do
make
minute
minute
videos, and the other one is what the story we are about.
Okay, so these are
I
two
think
main
many
questions.
people are asking.
Is that a person?
Patrick, you want to take the first one? Are the stories real?
So yes, actually, hi, I'm Patrick. I'm a project manager at Minute Videos. Been here for quite a while, like 2.5 years. And we do get a lot of questions about you guys asking if the stories are real. And the answer to that is yes. If you look in the credits, you'll see it listed as story. And a lot of times it's anonymous because you have the option to put your real name, a pseudonym, or anonymous to keep your identity safe. If you guys are wondering where we get the stories, we have a stories platform. We'll include it in the description down below, where anyone can actually submit their stories. It can be about anything. Most of the time it's about abuse, which is really sad, but we are looking for anything that's funny, comical, serious, or anything that you learn. So most of the time we look for things that teach someone a lesson. That's what we
Part of the forum as well.
Yeah, it's part of the forum as well, and we pride ourselves on that. I think Minute Videos is really different than every other channel because we do try to teach people something through your guys' stories. And above that, we try to bring it to life through the art. It's all hand-drawn. It takes about 4 to 6 weeks even.
Some take like 3-4 months.
Yeah, some
before
take
they
like
finish.
3-4 months.
Yeah.
And a lot of your stories are really sad, a lot intense.
Yeah.
But that's what we
there's like
want.
sexual abuse and then there's a lot of depression and yeah, there's
Yeah.
just a lot of very difficult things.
This question from Vitas.
Yeetus my fetus. What kind of name?
Okay, that's
How long does your animating videos take? Like how long do you work on them mostly? Okay.
hold, yeah.
No, so I guess from start to finish it takes about 4 to 6 weeks, and it takes longer depending on the art that's being made or how long the story is.
Your
If it's over like 1,000
Your hand
words,
is
then
shaking.
it definitely takes. Fergus, stop moving your hand.
Oh, really?
So about 4 to 6 weeks. Sometimes it takes even longer, about a month. So if your story is selected, we will email you. So please don't put a fake email, please. We'll email you letting you know that it's selected, and then we'll work with you on it. Sometimes it's grammatical errors. We want to try to perfect that for the audience. So we'll work with you. We'll send it to you, and you can see the finished thing. So yeah, usually it's 4 to 6 weeks, maybe even longer, about 2.5 months. So please be patient with us as we try.
Actually, there's one more
Yeah.
thing I'll come into. Of course, like all the stories are real, but then there's a very few stories, I would say maybe 5% or something of all the stories, which are fictional. And we want to also just write some stuff ourselves. There's some really obvious ones. There's like the one about where the bully turns into what's that called? The bully turns into this animal thing, right? Into
forgot.
Yeah. Anyway, so,
But like,
so
let's say Office sitcom, like that one. That was
Office sitcom was clearly obviously written, but on the one hand, those are obviously fictional stories,
Yeah.
and on the other, also you can always check that at the end of the video, it says story. That's who submitted the story, and that should be real.
And if it says script, then that one was worked on in-house.
Yeah, so if it's story and script, that
Yes.
means a story came in from someone who submitted it, and then we improved it like grammatically, or we just made it a little bit better, something like that. If there's just story, it just means it came in straight away, we published it. And if there's no story but only script, it means that it's something either fictional or something that we like researched and wanted to talk about and wanted to write about. So we have these categories of videos, but I would say 95% are straight stories from the audience. And as we said before, we get about 200 stories per day. We've got 15,000 stories in the last half year, and we're not that big of a team, so we really try our best to read through as many as you can and make the best choices. But so you can kind of judge this yourself. We did create this platform that we're kind of now announcing.
Yeah.
It's not really launched, but you can go there if you go to stories.minutevideos.com, or you can just go to minutevideos.com and then click on that read stories button, and it'll be kind of like a Reddit type thing where you can read a bunch of the stories and see which ones are selected to be made into a video that has a little star sign. If you really like a story, and you can upload it, and then it's more likely to become a video. And yeah, actually we are also, this might go right into why we're doing minute videos.
Yeah, and Mark would be perfect to answer this
You
because.
stay here and like shine.
Okay, I'll be like. Alright, so I'll ask the question then, because you're the one who started minute videos, right?
Yeah, together with some other people.
So I guess a lot of people ask, why did you start it?
Yeah, well, I mean, we want to make the world a better place. That's really kind of at the heart of everything that we do. But we started 6 years ago just making videos for anyone. We had a website where you can order them, and we wanted to kind of empower anyone, especially educators. And it all started with maybe, wow, it's like 9 years ago, that like these first educators came to YouTube, like Crash Course, the Block Brothers, Veritasium, and like just a lot of really cool kind of cheaper ways to make these kind of videos. And then we did that for about 3 years. We started to put some of our own videos on YouTube, talking mostly about like the symptoms of depression, unconditional basic income, like things like that. And they went really well, so we just kept making more videos, and you know, we got more subscribers and it went more popular. So we kept doing that more, and then about a year ago, when we were writing some of our own stories that were, you know, fictional, like the psychopath, right? Then there was a story about an introvert, things like that. So we started to put our educational content into stories, and then that led to a lot of you guys just sending us stories via email, and they were so like heart-touching and they're just heartwarming, and they were just amazing stories. So we're like, oh, we gotta make these stories. So we started making those, and then we got more stories, and then it got to a point where we said, hey, you guys can send us stories, and then from that moment it was just like hundreds of stories every day, and that kind of morphed why we wanted to do this and how we do it and all that, because in the beginning it was a lot about us choosing topics that we want to, you know, educate people about or teach. And it's a very kind of, it's always the same people writing something and kind of teaching, so it has kind of their bias. But then when we get stories every day from a different person, and all of them always have like a very strong message, and it's always very encouraging, and they go through very, very difficult things, and they always come out stronger, and they usually want to stay anonymous, so they don't even want a credit or anything, they just want to show other people that life is better and that they should hope. It's just very, very heartwarming.
Yes. I think
So
we
there-
also answer the questions. You know,
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why we're doing it. We really love it, and we hope we can do more and more. So I'll give it to someone else.
Yeah, I saw Dead Cletus spam the
Yeah,
comments. He was asking who draws. So actually, we have an artist here, Cherry, who is one of our artists.
Hello, I'm Sherry. I'm doing on storyboard writer. This is
Ooh.
Office Love.
Yeah.
Actually, we have some
You
order
got
artists
asked
doing on this, but they don't really come today.
When you're going to do office work,
They'll be here. They'll be here soon. The other artists as
Yeah.
well, so they'll be able to show their work.
Yes.
someone asked when we're doing the office work season 2.
Yeah.
Well, we're working on it right now.
All right.
As you can see.
It's just done this morning.
Okay, is this the first episode that we're working on?
No, is it the season 2 on
Season 2.
forward?
4th episodes are actually, so we'll have a few launching soon.
What program are you using?
It's a sketchbook. We work on drawing on iPad on the sketchbook application. If you want to do like this, just download on this sketchbook.
Someone asked if you prefer to eat som tam or pad thai.
Me?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay, so maybe I'll open the video editing soon.
I saw like
Yeah.
Gotcha Girl asks a lot of times, how many people does it take to make a video? It's a lot.
A lot of.
It's a lot.
Yeah, the process of it.
Well, there's a production line almost. There's like somebody that does. There's the story pickers, which is sometimes me and like a couple of other people, and then we make the projects and decide which stories are picked, and then from there we give it to a project manager, and the project manager is kind of make sure that the whole like story comes to life in a way. So it kind of goes from project manager to storyboard artist to recorder. This is like the person that like records the whole thing and colors it in, to a voice actor, actress. Next, to editing, and then somebody video edits it after and finalizes everything, and then we come up with a cover title and everything for the YouTube video. So
Takes.
maybe like 7.
Yeah, around that. 7, 8. Yeah,
A lot.
around that.
Yeah, 7, 8. Oh, and there's always like a project manager that helps another project manager, so that would like
Oh yeah, that's true.
get processed.
Yeah.
What else?
You should answer.
There's a
We.
lot of
Do we have any of the voice actors here? No, we
our
don't.
voice
Yeah.
actors are freelance.
Yeah, we have a lot of freelance.
We all get really nervous with voice acting. Like sometimes we have a story that we're like really committed to, or we've written ourselves, and we want to like do the voice acting, but shy.
Someone asked where Du is, the artist, and Finn, do you know where he is? Sorry? Du, not. Where he is? Yeah.
Yeah, he went to, sorry?
He went to the
Yeah,
military.
military. Yeah, military.
Yeah, so sadly one of our most popular artists, he's in the military right now, so hopefully he'll be back in 3 months.
Yeah.
That's conscription. So it's,
Yeah.
drafted.
Yeah.
So this person asks.
Should we talk a little bit about the international angle maybe?
Sorry, what's it? This one?
Yeah.
Matching Michael. So do you ever get emotional hearing the serious stories? Also, do you help the people that submit painful experiences? That's actually, I mean, I actually cried a few times reading stories because we don't have the time and we don't have the expertise many times, but we really want to. So that's kind of why we're setting up this new platform on this stories.minutevideos.com, where hopefully on YouTube the comment section is often very kind of it's supportive in that you guys say, oh, this happened to me too, or like say strong, or we're here for you, that kind of thing. But we would really like to see more giving advice, like, yeah, this happened to me too, and this is kind of how I deal with it. And hopefully we can actually create this on the new platform where we have all the stories and where we speak louder. Yeah, to give each other advice on this platform, and hopefully soon we can actually get some psychologists working on there, maybe even lawyers, because sometimes it's really, you need a lawyer and not a psychologist.
Art style, but actually we have many artists, so I guess the art style is always different. We have
It's like 20 artists,
20
I think.
artists, yeah. So depending on the artist, the art style will change as well.
People missing. We have a lot of freelancers around the world as well, so they're a part of our team. And actually, I mean,
Yeah, Ben can introduce our trainee platform that we're gonna launch soon.
Yeah, hi guys, I'm Jim. So one of the things we're looking to set up is a trainee channel, and by that we mean another channel which is specifically designed to help and bring people up to speed on how to work with us on all types of different jobs. So as Tanya already said, you know, we have a project manager, we have storyboard artists, we have voice recording artists, and a whole bunch of other types of artists involved, both in-house and on a freelance basis. So soon enough, we're going to launch the trainee side as a freelancer on our platform, start working with us on our trainee channel, and as the quality of work improves, you can move up the ranks and work with us also on the normal premium channel. Anything you want to add, Mark? On that one?
No, so let us know if you guys would actually, like, if you're an artist or if you're a voice artist or something, if you want to work with us, you know, kind of let us know. Right? You can send an email to info@minutvideos.com, but we'll actually give you more links and stuff in the description of the Q&A later if you want to work with us. Yeah.
So very
What's the
excited
next
to co-create with everyone.
Yeah. Another question?
Sapphire the Fox says, how do people in Minute Video meet? How do we all meet?
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
Let's say where we are from. I'm Swiss.
Oh yeah.
I said Finnish, Dutch.
I'm from Holland, Netherlands.
Tanya?
I'm half Belgian, half Thai, so I'm from Thailand.
I'm Thai but German.
Hi, Boxer. Yeah.
Patrick.
I'm Thai, but I was born in the States.
I am Thai, fully Thai.
Wait, Fergus, you're
I
from
am Thai.
Huh?
I'm Thai.
Yes.
Cool,
And
so actually
I'm New
most of
Zealand.
that's the question.
We're actually missing a few people here in the office. For example, we have one of our senior scriptwriters and project managers, Jackie. She's living in Berlin. We have one of our fantastic storyboard artists actually living in Colombia. He's from Venezuela, but he's living in Colombia. So it's a really international.
We have our IT team that's in Mongolia, so there's 3 people working out of Mongolia. We try to be international and everywhere and modern and everything. So
Yeah, so how did we meet? Maybe start off with...
I don't know. We kind of all met here at the office. Like we're doing kind of cool YouTube videos, right? So people like when from friends they knew you're looking for work. They're like, oh, let's go check out Minute Videos, and then came here and started working here. I think.
Yeah, I think the most important thing for us is we don't try to really hire for skills. We try to hire for people who share our vision of doing good and people who have just the right set of values that we also identify. Because if you find people with the same vision and value with us, and then Fergus, who's holding the phone, is Tanya's friend, and then I'm sure that kind of circle.
Maybe I'll show you quickly.
Yeah, we should.
Oh, no.
This is Fergus. He's like holding the camera.
Hi guys.
Hi. Where are you from?
I'm half Thai, half New Zealand. Yeah, so I recently joined Minute Videos and I'm enjoying it very much here.
Back to the camera.
Okay.
Are we wrong? I think we're getting close to the end, aren't we?
Yeah.
Maybe one thing to say is you've all been subscribing to our English channel, but if you have friends and family who prefer watching in a different language, we're also making videos in different languages, publishing it on channels specifically for that language. So we now have Dutch, Russian, Bahasa
Thai,
Indonesia, Thai,
and
launching
Mongolian.
Mongolian, and launching soon is another 5 to 10 languages. And just to let you know, it won't just be the same videos in English. We're actually gonna also launch original videos in that language, sourced from audience that watch videos in that language. So we're really trying to build a global ecosystem of videos and stories and try to really foster that education and inspiration for a better world in different languages.
There's quite a few stories that are actually now that came from Thailand, that were done in Thai and then translated to English. Now we have the first ones coming from Holland, right? And hopefully soon many other languages as well. Cool.
So,
I think we have to get like final questions.
Yeah.
Okay,
Final
and
2 questions or something.
Okay, then
Yeah.
this is probably... I mean,
Which one?
same one. Do you want to answer that one, or should we...
Why did you call it the name?
Yeah, that's Walker.
Hey, Nicholas
So how
Walsh.
they've been-
How you doing?
Why did we call minute videos?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was just an accident. I mean, I was a fan back then, 6 years ago, of Minute Physics. That's a really cool channel. They have like 5-6 million subscribers and talk about physics in a similar kind of hand-drawn style. And at the time, we needed a domain, so we looked for different things. And then Minute Videos was available, so that kind of stuff until now.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a really bad answer.
But
There's
it's
nothing
a
behind
good,
it.
it's a good name still.
It's a good
it
name.
makes sense. The videos
Exactly.
aren't a minute long.
No,
Like
they're
they're,
not.
you know, they're, you know. One of
Bye,
our
Wolfie
artists just
Chan.
walked in, actually.
Oh yeah, here's another artist.
Oh, Pear,
Another
say
one.
hi.
Shout out, please.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. So, do we have a final question? Let's see what's coming up as final question.
Well, we've answered why do we make them. They kind of want to know how many we've answered the crew, animating.
It's okay. I think we've answered everything. We'll do actually. I think we might do this again, maybe in March. Actually,
Yeah.
we're going to do it again
Oh,
soon,
in the
right?
States.
Yes.
Yes.
We're gonna be at VidCon.
Why so anticlimactic? No! We're gonna be at VidCon!
Yay!
I think it's in Anaheim, right?
Yeah.
If any of you guys see us there,
Say
please,
hi.
please
Yeah,
say hi.
We'll
Let
have
us
a
know.
shirt on with Mintviz
Yeah,
because
yeah,
they
yeah.
won't remember this.
Yeah.
You'll
But-
know.
And we'll do another Q&A session while we're at VidCon,
Yeah.
together with Jackie, so we'll be 5 of us there. So looking forward to seeing any questions we didn't answer this time. Please let them post them in our community section or on this Q&A. Yeah, and then we'll try to answer them next live.
Hey, we're sorry for the mess.
Bye.
Bye.
That's so
Okay.